According to government statistics, 756 immigrants travelled over the Channel to the UK in 2022. On Christmas Day, 90 people travelled from France in 2 boats for the last crossing of the year. Due to poor weather, the Ministry of Defence did not register any more crossings during the last 6 days of 2022. According to earlier estimates from Home Office officials, up to 60,000 individuals might attempt the trip to the UK each year. Politicians have tried several times over the last year to control the migrant situation as demand mounted, and there was a turbulent political transition that saw 3 prime ministers and 3 home secretaries. After being named Home Secretary, Suella Braverman spoke of her hope of seeing the government's proposal to transfer migrants to Rwanda succeed, a scheme that the High Court agreed is permissible but has so far been stopped by legal action. 40,460 immigrants have entered the UK over the Channel since her predecessor, Priti Patel, signed the agreement in April. In order to make it unambiguously clear that if you enter the UK illegally, you should not be able to remain here, Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has committed to introducing legislation in 2023. Mr. Sunak promised to stop housing asylum seekers in hotels as part of a package of measures to reduce Channel crossings and address the backlog of asylum requests. Instead, the government would look for housing in abandoned amusement parks, defunct student residences, and unused military facilities. When Ms. Braverman announced that £3.5 billion will be spent on the asylum system in 2022-2023, she also said that proposals to put refugees on abandoned cruise ships are also being taken into consideration. According to her, hotels will account for around £2.3 billion of the entire cost. After Ms. Braverman claimed they are being abused by people gaming the system to stay in the UK when they would otherwise face deportation, former Prime Minister Theresa May earlier this week issued a warning about efforts to reform modern slavery laws, risking the creation of additional loopholes that could be exploited. Ministers are allegedly considering measures that may target international students, make it more difficult for spouses to immigrate to the UK, and raise the minimum wages for businesses that hire qualified employees in an effort to reduce the number of people entering the country lawfully.